In this video, I challenged myself to colour the same page in 4 different ways. The first one reminds me of a daytime, the second one is more like a nighttime, flat and textured. So let's get into it. My name is Dominika Stoppa and I'm the author of this colouring book. The first method today is something I do most of the time, which is using 2 or 3 different colours to shade each of the elements. I started with the flower, bright blue, adding some darker blue, 2 or 3 different shades for each of the leaves, and the background is quite bright, so it does remind me of a daytime. The second one is more like a nighttime scene. I started with the dark blue background, and I want most of the colours, most of the elements to have a bit of a blue tone. So I started with the blue delicate layer, and I'm adding some extra colours, and again using navy to add some extra depth to the flower. The only elements that I didn't colour blue first was the flowers and the butterfly. I wanted them to pop. The third method is more like a traditional kids colouring style, which is just flat with no extra shading. It's very easy and quick to do, and it is still quite nice and bright and happy overall. It's not my favorite method, but it's nice for beginners. The fourth way of coloring is by adding some extra texture on top of the shading. So I started with the yellow background, and I'm adding some little lines just to add a bit of extra elements to the background, and then red flower, again shaded with dark red and adding some extra detail on petals, basically just straight lines, but I made them flowy, adding some extra detail on the leaves and all the other elements. Let me know in the comments below which method is your favorite or which one do you want to try, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.